today we have Major Mehta with us, and he's the founder of HR Powerhouse. He will be sharing a few thoughts on leadership.
Thank you, Tripti. Good morning to all. Uh, Leadership has been practiced since ages. The concepts and the theories formed up later, but even much before that, leadership had been practiced as a art. The focus in HR Powerhouse, when we talk about leadership, is to not just leave it at concepts and theories, but also imbibe these leadership qualities in us and whoever comes in contact with HR Powerhouse, so that we actually become those leaders and not just know about leadership. So coming from there, we have just launched a video series on leadership. In this, we pick up leaders from the past and the current leaders, and do a case study upon the way they carried themselves through the lives, professional and personal, and became legendary leaders. Now, coming from here, if we look back, I think one of the most legendary leaders has been Julius Caesar, the great Roman emperor. During his times, the Roman Empire had extended to almost entire world. Now, many people, when they talk about the Roman Empire, they talk about the Roman armies, they generally are referring to, they generally have an image in mind about very huge spears and big shields and, all those gladiator-like dresses. But you'll be surprised that Julius Caesar believed and understood the power of a small little dagger, pointed dagger, which was called gladius. So the legions is the name given to the armies of the Roman Empire. So the legions, they used to be carrying this gladius, a small pointed dagger, and it was so effective. It was a very small and a very light tool, but it was so effective that many big armies could not face up or could not find a counter to this particular weapon. The point to be noted out here is that the tools which were used by the mighty Roman army, the legions, were these little daggers. And based on these daggers, based on these little tools, the Roman army actually spread terror in the entire world and conquered almost the entire world. Likewise, we in our lives, we have some strengths in us. They may not be the ultimate which we desire. And likewise, we'll have a lot many weaknesses in us. I mean, nobody is perfect. However, when we say that nobody is perfect, we cannot also ignore the fact that God has blessed us with certain strengths, certain tools. They may be small, they may be light, but if we learn to optimize the utilization, we'll certainly score success. And that is what leadership is all about. It is about maxing out your potential. Whatever potential you have been blessed with. That potential should be used to the optimum. Anybody who has used his or her potential to the optimum, in other words, who has maxed out on his or her potential, has been hugely successful in life. So to be successful, to be a successful leader, you do not have to be perfect. You just need to learn how to max out your potential, like the Roman army, Roman legions under Julius Caesar, maxed out on the little pointed dagger called gladius and conquered almost the entire world. So a good leader will not sit back and weep and cry over what he does not have, what tools he is being made available to perform or to establish his leadership. he will or she will establish their leadership with whatever tools are available, but yes, they are going to max it out for sure. In the current day, if you look at Bill Gates and his likes, you will see that they were good at computers, so they maxed out on their potential in computers and set up the top corporation in the entire world, Microsoft Corporation. Back home in India, you have the T-Series founder Gulshan Kumar, a juice seller, and you can look at what he did with his little potential in the music area. He had a good ear for music and he maxed out his potential in that, and look, he established a great empire in the music industry by the name of T-Series. So guys, to be a leader, you just have to max out your potential. To max out on your potential, you have to first realize what your potential is. We help you at HR Powerhouse to identify your potential and then maxing out on it. That's it. Thank you very much. We'll see you again with another little anecdote and a snippet with the next video in the series. So thank you very much once again for your time.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Mehta.
Thank you.